We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. We have a new name.
We do. That's how we should have started. Introducing.
Yeah. Should we do that now?
Yeah, let's do that. Introducing.
Introducing.
Mix
It up. And I love our new set. How can you ever say anything about a new set?
I know. I'm loving this.
Look how sophisticated we
I'm
are.
loving this.
I can never remember the words. Kuja, Mbili, Iko, Enda 2024. Kabisa.
I cannot sing.
That's true.
I can. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Watch this.
Only
Ace.
this. Only
Only
here.
here. MK
MK
Boogie on the bar. Welcome to the show where good drinks meet even better conversations.
We're mixing up more than just drinks
From sharing life's joys and journeys,
to stirring up some real talk
we're diving into the heart of the matter.
and always having fun along the way.
Welcome to Mixing It Up. Before we get to our season 2 opener, Julie.
Yes.
Very fun news.
Tell me.
Walkertown is back.
Wow.
Yes. Nairobi is going to experience 2 full days, September 28th and 29th. Music, whiskey, people, vibes, energy, artists.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. Amazing, amazing. Have you heard about it?
No, I haven't. Tell me who's going to be
Tell
there.
you more.
Tell me
more. We have some of our favorites and world-renowned artists like Nashinsky,
Mm-hmm.
BN,
Wow.
RD. Have you heard of him?
From the UK. From the UK, yes.
People are losing their minds because Miss Lauren Hill,
Sweetest thing.
Yeah, we have different favorites from Lauren, but anyways, Lauren will be there. And of course, Rema.
Calm
Baby.
down. Calm down.
Calm down. If you like to just do this and you just know Rema is coming to town. He's going to be at Walkertown next weekend. It's going to be amazing. And tickets are available. Ticket Sasa, Ticket Yetu. Early bird tickets are out.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them now, today, and be with us next weekend.
And where's the venue?
The venue is Laureate Gardens, Kasarani.
Okay.
There's going to be world-class mixologists there. They're going to have what they call a flavor studio,
Mhm.
much like what we call here. This is
Yes.
our little flavor studio, but they're going to be even better than us. Lots of fantastic whiskeys,
Yeah.
beautiful flavors, combinations you've never seen, all available as a part
Fantastic.
of Walkertown. Yeah, 2 days.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss it next weekend. Welcome, friends, to
We
season 2.
are back.
We're back, baby.
We are
back and
back.
better. Actually,
I
who
have
was it that
missed
said
you.
that? It was what's her name in the Olympics? She said, "I'm not back, I'm better." Sha'Carri,
But she is.
and she is. Took
Always.
that gold, and so
Always.
will we.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Woo!
How are you?
I'm very well. I've missed you.
I miss you too. We always say that. People are gonna think we only see each other here, which is not true.
For sure.
I was eating chicken at your house not that long ago.
And you came with a delicious cake.
I did.
That cake was devoured. I think it lasted maybe 36 hours.
Let me ask you, what is the etiquette? I'm asking you, but I'm also asking the people. When you bring a big cake to someone's house, and at the end of the meal, we were stuffed because you had
Yes.
fed us chicken, 2 kinds of chicken.
Yeah.
I think lamb. Did we have lamb as well?
We did.
We had a beef.
Yeah, we had choma.
Yeah, and then, that choma at the end was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
And then we had all these other dishes. So by the time we got to cake, everyone was stuffed. So we ate maybe like 1/4.
Yeah.
And we were many.
Yes.
15 people.
16.
Yeah, 16. And we
Yeah.
ate maybe one person. So I looked at that cake thinking, maybe me, I'll take some home. Like just a little sliver. But I was promptly thanked, said your dish will be returned to you. So I want to know, what is the proper etiquette? If someone brings you a cake and barely anything is left, should you send them home with a piece?
Never.
Never.
I would never. That cake was so delicious.
Well, thank you. It's a compliment I gave
But
us.
how can I send you back with the cake?
No, not with the whole cake.
But even a slither,
Do you
because
want to
you-
take a little piece with you?
But you had brought it to me.
I know. And you had given me 4 kinds of meat.
And I couldn't
So
let
how
you
can I
leave
say
with. And I actually wanted
the whole dish.
the dish.
Yeah, Christmas is coming. my friend.
The
Christmas
dish.
is coming.
That dish was just
Perfect. You're a dish person. Okay, welcome back,
Yes.
my love.
Thank
So good to be together again.
Thank you. I have missed you.
I know. I miss you too. I don't want you to feel like this relationship is inequitable. I miss you as much as you miss me. You just say it more.
I say it. I'm expressive with my language.
I feel like in my family, I'm super expressive. So maybe out in the world, I'm like timid. I don't mean to be. You were missed and loved, and we're going to make a special drink to celebrate being back together.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what these ingredients are.
Yes. Well, some of our true and tried and true favorites are back. Our mint.
Tried and trusted?
Tried and trusted. I don't know. Let's make it whatever we want. TNT.
TNT.
The mint is back.
The mint is, you love mint.
I love mint. And this is the last mint of my garden. It's really, my garden is suffering. So this is the last bit of it. We're going to make good use of it today. But it's actually just here mostly for garnish.
Okay.
This tonight, what we're making is a salted toffee pineapple cocktail. That's right. Because you like the sweet.
Yeah.
I like a little salt.
Yes.
This will be fun, delicious.
Yes.
We got some great ingredients. Pineapple juice in abundance. Lime juice, just normal lime juice. So nothing fancy here. Everything that you can find where you are,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna, of course, use pineapple.
You're gonna cut the pineapple?
We are for a little garnish. We love to garnish.
I'm scared of cutting pineapples.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because of your nails. Those beautiful
The
nails.
nails, yes. But I always have this thing of, do you cut, peel, I don't know what the word is, in
Both,
that direction
Right.
or this direction. And then if it's I have this thing of sharp knives near my hand.
Yeah. You should always cut away from yourself. That is true and important. So it's good you mentioned that. But we'll do it together. We'll do it
Pineapple
together.
scares me.
Today's your day. Don't be
But
scared.
what is this?
This is coconut cream. Do you want to taste it?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find a little way for you to taste it. What do we have here that you can use?
I have my fingers.
No, let's do this. Here, you can use this. Try that a little bit. See what you think. Be like, delicious, isn't it? Smooth, creamy, takes you right to the coast. So this is our local coconut cream. No special ingredients, stuff that we see all the time. Now I do want to say coconut cream is different than milk.
Yes.
Not the same at all.
At all. And this is better.
This is better. And you know what this makes this drink? Makes it dairy-free and vegan. I believe this is maybe our first vegan drink. Yes.
But
it's coconut.
But the challenge with cream is the shaking to make sure it doesn't.
We're gonna shake.
Okay.
We're gonna shake it up like always. And then we have a little salt, normal table salt. If you like the crumbly salt, you can, but you want it to dissolve. So I recommend just normal table salt for this. So very simple recipes.
Would you put that in hot water?
No. Shaking. The shaking is gonna make it all come together. It's just a bit. And then our beautiful Johnny Walker Gold. We're gonna start the season strong with the best.
Yes.
This coppery, toffee, rich Johnny Walker Gold.
Yes.
Okay? So this is what we're gonna mix in today. We're not gonna do it in our, we are gonna do it in our shaker, so we'll get some ice in a moment. But I want us to be able to see all these flavors come together here.
Yes,
And then when we get to the end, we'll put it all into a shaker and do all that. Okay?
All right.
So this recipe, typically, if you want to get the measuring, our little shot glass there, typically we measure for one person. We're going to measure for two. So if you're in a group, you can easily double this to make it, if you're making for four people, obviously just do the math.
Yeah.
And so for our purposes, I'm going to give you the double recipe. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's start with 120 ml.
Look where I went straight.
Yeah. Listen, you can. And actually what we're going to do with the Johnny Walker, which is different than what we've done before. Have you heard of a float?
No,
You
I
can float
haven't.
the whiskey. Okay, so we're going to mix all this up. And then we're going to add a little bit of Johnny Walker on the top of the drink, which is called floating.
Yeah.
So you kind of get the whiskey in the mixture, but you get a nice kind of intro sip.
So
as well.
would you do that on the back of a spoon?
I'll show you. Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's start with 60 ml of the pineapple juice.
That's a double.
That is exactly. So we're doing two of the doubles because we're making it for more than one person. And then, and even that kind of looks small.
dingy,
And we
yeah.
have this problem before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
another
you
one?
know, no, just take this away.
And just pour.
Just pour. We're gonna pour until we feel satisfied.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. Are you?
Completely.
Okay. Lime juice, of course, this is tart. All of our sweetness is in this. So we can always go back and add more pineapple. But lime, we're doing much less.
Okay. Shall I measure?
What do you think?
Let me measure.
Okay, measure. I would do just 160 ml of this. Originally, the recipe calls for only 9 ml, which I think is insufficient. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's do 60. That's good. We can always add more. Now, the coconut is really the star of this. I would say the pineapple is, but this is the star. So let's add, this recipe calls for 30 ml, which is, it's like a tablespoon. So do 2 or 3 of those. Again, we want to have enough liquid.
Is that?
To fill a glass. Yeah, that looks like 60 ml to me. So add that in. Can you eyeball things like this?
No.
Yeah, see, me and my mom, this is how we cook.
No, I don't.
But you can cook like this. You can't bake
I'm
like
gonna put
this.
all of it.
Why not? Let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen, Julie? The only thing that'll leave us is wanting more. So I think that looks great. Okay. Why don't you grab the spoon from over there? Okay. And then I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. Truly just a pinch. Because once you put salt, you can't really reverse it. You know, you're committed.
Yeah. Orange reverses it, doesn't it?
I haven't heard that, but we have an orange here. So if it is too salty, we can try that.
Yeah.
And now our Johnny Walker. So let's add in 60 ml of this, and then let's taste it and see, and then we'll do our ice and shaking and all of that. Take your time.
Yeah.
Every show we run to this moment where Julie has to open the bottle.
And it takes me a while.
It's okay.
I always
Good
have this
things
thing
come.
that the cork will snap.
It's not Prosecco. It's not Prosecco, my love.
But you know, I'm very heavy-handed.
You are.
And then it'll be just like a disaster. Cut.
Yes. You're good. We can handle you.
Okay.
All right.
So one.
Do 160 and let's taste it. Because again, we've kind of quadrupled this recipe. But we do want to be moderate. This a little whiskey goes a long way. Looks good to me.
Is that enough?
Let's start with that and we'll see where we land. Yeah. All right. And then go ahead and give that a stir, a good vigorous stir. You see how some of our things.
Yeah,
so give it a good
separating.
stir. Yeah, exactly. We've done a few things.
Yes.
We filled our cups with ice.
Yes.
Some nice cool drink. We have ice in our shaker as well, which serves 2 purposes. The ice is going to both cool it down, and it's a blender. It's going to mix everything up. It's a tumbler. You know what I mean? It's going to work for us. So go ahead and pour everything in here. Let me remove this. I'm a little bit drippy. Go ahead and pour all of our yummy mixture in there, and then we'll taste it and see if we've, in our imperfect science, if we've actually achieved the right balance of flavors. You're feeling good about it?
I'm feeling good about it, though. I think we probably need some more of the
Johnny
gold.
Walker?
Yeah, the Johnny Walker.
Let's see how we do here. So go ahead. You know, you're our mixologist. You're our shakeologist. Shake it up.
I always get a bit scared shaking.
Yeah, I also get scared. Everybody gets scared. Trust me, everybody's scared. But go ahead, Julie.
Okay, with one
knife
hand.
is in your hand. You should by now. You should be able to do it one-handed. Hey.
But I've got small hands, you know.
Not that small.
But big hands for money.
Yes. Look at you. It doesn't have to do with anything. We're talking about pineapples and coconuts. Okay. I feel like you need to give it one. Yes, thank you. Put your back into it.
That's a tune.
It is. There's always a tune. Okay, I think that's good. So before we pour it into our things, so that's for me, it's like that's when we're done. Let's pour it into here.
Gosh, it's so cold.
Are you okay? You need help?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, sweetie. All right, there we go. And then let's just taste a little bit, both of us.
You taste.
Okay, I don't mind if I
trust
do.
you. I trust
Don't
you.
mind if I do. Not there yet.
Not there.
Not there yet. Do you think you can open that again? I actually think we need to just... Ooh, sorry about that. It's okay. It happens. It's okay. Occupational hazard, as they say. Let's add the citrus.
How much?
Half of that. We need more sweetness. The coconut is what's strong. The coconut is... It has arrived. Okay. Enter the chat. I would even put a little bit more, another drip.
Entered the chat.
Yeah. And then just a splash of this because, you know, lime, that acid is stronger than the acid in the pineapple. It's going to cut some of that coconut. Good, good, good.
So the coconut has a lot to say.
It has a lot to say. I'm going to put another dash of salt, which also brings out the sweetness of the pineapple. And I think we could do 130 ml of the whiskey in there, which has its own sweetness to the flavor as well.
Especially with
We're just
the gold.
dripping everywhere today.
Especially with the gold. The gold is very sweet.
Yes, yes. And it has that beautiful color, so it's bringing everything together.
Absolutely gorgeous.
The glue.
Kind of matches my dress.
Doesn't it? And your skin. And your eyes. Everything is just together.
There we go.
Came back. What did we say? We're not back, we're better. Even you, Julie. Okay, you need the top
Sana?
one. Yeah, karibu. As we said. DM us for Kiswahili lessons. Okay. And give it another good shake. It's not going to take much more because the coconut has broken down and blended. Now it's just...
I like the chemistry. Give me a chemistry lesson. The coconut has broken.
This is basically chemistry 101. Even before, what's before 101? 001. This is 001 chemistry. Okay, open it for us again.
Okay.
You want to taste it this time?
Okay.
And I'll hold it for you. You pour yourself. We need to have like taster cups or something here. This is not the easiest thing to do. We're trying to be hygienic.
I know.
Pour the wine like this. Okay, what do you think of that? Can I just do this?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's very refreshing.
Very refreshing. What do you think?
Yeah, I like
Just
it.
threw it on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's not food. It's not dust. Who dusts their hands of whiskey cocktail on the bar?
It will blend in.
You haven't gone too long. You haven't gone too long when you're doing this with whiskey. Off the bar. Anyway.
Like I'm cleaning.
How was the taste? Is there anything else?
I can't really taste it.
Really?
No.
But the thing is about the whiskey, it is a complement to all those flavors.
For sure.
It is a cocktail. We're not drinking it neat.
We're not.
So it's not meant to be at the surface.
Overpowering.
And remember I said we're going to float.
That's true.
Remember the float. So let's stay where we are. We're going to put the cap back on. You see how I'm not throwing this on the bar. I'm going to pour it into our chocolates and then, actually we don't need the top anymore. Yeah, you can just pour it straight in to there. Actually, pause, because this is how I've also been going for a while. I'm forgetting garnish time. So let's garnish this baby
And pineapple.
up. Yes.
And pineapple. We are getting ahead of ourselves.
We are.
We're
So,
forgetting.
do you remember I taught you last season how to take a spear out of a pineapple so we could use it for garnish? Do you remember? Well done. Okay. Hey,
How many would you
Julie. Well, there's two of us, but this one is not as pretty. This one looks like it's missing a tooth. It's like a toothless pineapple spear. Okay. Yeah, pretty.
Perfect.
Very pretty. Perfect. You can even put them in. And now to tackle your fear of pineapples. Today is a 2-for-1. You're gonna get a good cocktail and you're gonna be fear-free. So you could do a lot of things to make yourself a little bit safer. Some people, when they're cutting it down, they would cut the base to make it stand still, sit still. So we can do that, even though we're not really peeling it. Cut the base, and now what you're gonna have, it will not move around. Steady. Yes, because that's one thing to help be safe.
Yes.
For today's purposes, we're just getting a garnish.
Yeah.
The thing that is key that I find is people don't have sharp knives. If you don't have a sharp knife, forget about it. Your life will be difficult, and you're wanting the struggle life. So get a sharp knife. Yeah, it's yummy. I just want to eat it. Okay, we just need a wedge. I got 3 out of that. Let's put a little extra thing in there so it can sit on our thing. This to the side. Is it not big enough?
No, there it is.
There it goes. We're going to just float a little bit of this whiskey on top. So once again, we're going to measure 30 ml. And we're going to divide this between the two of us.
Yes.
Because we already have whiskey in there, but this is called floating. And this kind of drink, with all the extra, the coconut cream, which is heavy, it's a protein basically, a vegan protein, and all the other flavors, it's just a bit heavy. So this is going to be just a light, more of this really delicious Johnny Walker Gold right on top. And actually, I didn't even use all of that. I never saw it.
And that's equivalent. We've had 2 doubles.
Yes, and in fact, there's still some in there. So we actually can serve a few more people, which is a nice thing about this recipe. Listen, cheers! I'm excited to taste the floating and what's beneath.
I've gone straight.
I'm sorry.
We need a bib.
I don't know what happened. We're going to try and drink this again. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to focus on sipping and not talking. What do you think?
The coconut is quite grainy, but the pineapple is very refreshing.
Yeah, delicious.
Delicious.
Well, I'm going to sip from the top as well. I'm going to go back to my...
But you can
roots.
taste the undertones of the gold.
And the floating on the ice.
Yes.
That's where the ice is welcome.
That's
because it is just delicious. I like it. And I like these little mugs. Look at us.
I love the garnish.
I love everything. I love you.
I love you too.
Cheers. Season 2. New season, new couch.
It feels so weird being in this setting.
It's nice.
It's beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah.
I feel like we've grown up. What have you been up to? It has been a minute. Last time I saw you, as I said earlier, we were eating some nice yamachoma that you served us, which I love about Kenyan culture. You eat, you laugh, you drink. Then the goat arrives. It is like 11 p.m.
Yeah,
11
but you have
p.m.
to.
Yeah, I've never done that in all my hosting years in this beautiful country, but it was nice.
It was nice and soft.
What's the secret to your choma?
I can't tell you that.
Come on.
No.
Come
Secret.
on, drink.
Trade secret.
Come on. Help your fellow.
No. I'll make some for you.
You've made beautiful.
So it can be tender. Yeah, maybe off mic.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything about me?
I can see that there is this beautiful body art.
I like how you said that, body art.
Body art.
I went to, I've been saying a wedding, but it wasn't actually a wedding. It was now I'm going to get it wrong. Hidal?
She says with a
Hindal?
sheep.
Oh my gosh! What is wrong with my mouth? It is out of practice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, yeah, I went to a beautiful Indian ceremony last night and got henna.
It's beautiful.
Day 1 of a 4-day wedding. Yeah, isn't that beautiful though?
It's gorgeous.
I just love it.
It's beautiful.
So that's one of the many things I've been up to since I saw you last. I traveled a bit.
You did?
In addition to you, I had another bestie had a birthday. So I traveled. And do you have a methodology when you're traveling? Like checklists or just like the week of you set out your shoes or start the process? Do you have anything like that?
Yes.
That keeps you from forgetting things.
Yes, I put all my clothes in outfits.
Do you? Day 1, day 2?
Yes, day 1, day 2.
Okay.
And then I usually take 2 outfits per day.
Yes,
and then maybe a spare one. So there's
wow, so that's 3 per day.
but not for every day. But there'll be maybe about 4 floating outfits. And then there will be the odd kind of top or additional bottom in case.
So for a 4-day trip, you have 16 options. No, 12 options.
About 12 options.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And then shoes and bags for every
Matching?
outfit. Yeah, for every outfit.
Okay, so I refuse. I'm like, with the shoes, I'm like, no. I have a walking shoe and I have a dressy shoe. That's it.
Really?
That's all I do. I don't do it. Unless someone says we're having a fancy event, I'm like 2 shoes.
Wow.
And then bags, I don't do bags. I do my travel bag and maybe 1 clutch. That's it. But let me tell you, on this trip, how a disastrous it was. I had waited too long to go, even though I don't have a bag per day, kind of like you. I packed like within hours. I give myself 3 to 4 hours to pack. Not enough. I arrived at my destination with no socks. No socks whatsoever.
Did you need socks in?
Yes, I wore trainers on the plane. So I was going to be walking. And I knew I'd be walking. And I was going to be gone for 2 weeks. No socks. I had no hair bonnet. Madame.
That is a catastrophe.
That is a disaster. Because let me tell you, I went somewhere, I'll just say an undisclosed location, that was low on the melanated population. So my dear, to find a bonnet, did I find one?
No.
I did not. So what was I doing? I was tying my pajama shorts that were like polyester around my head.
Oh, no.
Yes, my husband was happy, but my hair was not. Yeah, half my PJs was on my head. And then I didn't bring like half my toiletries I needed. I didn't have a razor.
No.
Julie, it was such a
you
disaster.
gave yourself 3 to 4 hours to pack.
Yeah, and I had barely anything, and I had all the wrong clothes. I had 4 jackets, no workout clothes. I mean, it's like making this cocktail. It's like you put only pineapple juice and nothing else. Yeah, and you call it a cocktail. Yeah, that's what my
there were so many things missing. It
was such a disaster. And then finding all of those things.
Did you have to buy stuff?
Well, eventually I found a hair bonnet 1 week later. The razor I found only because I had to buy a men's.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier with Rahma and Nali, our producers, and we were saying this is the whole pink tax thing, because you go and get a razor, it's the same exact thing, and it costs less than a woman's.
Can I ask, what's the difference? See, a razor is a razor.
Yeah, agreed. A razor is a razor.
Because the razor doesn't know that you're a man or woman. It just knows it's cutting hair.
Exactly. There's a lot of it. Exactly, but you pay more for the pink razors, for the female ones, a pink tax.
Because we're
going to buy those beauty projects. We're committed.
Maybe I'm wrong in saying this, but we reuse them.
We do, aren't you supposed to reuse them?
No.
What do you mean?
How many times do you use it? It's supposed to be like a one-time.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Supposed to just use.
We'll talk about this when you give me the nyama choma recipe off mic. Yeah. I don't want to expose myself here. Let me tell you, I will say the men's one that I got, because I got it at a petrol station. So that's where I was shopping. Yes, please feel bad for me.
I do.
And it was horrible. I think this thing is meant for like cutting fabrics. It's a biashara kind of blade. It was horrible. horrible.
cutting.
Terrible. I don't know if men actually use this on their face. It was terrible. Anyway, but I had a lot of fun getting out of Nairobi for a bit and, taking my kids to uni.
Yes.
Seeing some family and friends and being hennaed. What have you been up to?
I have been on holiday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been... okay.
Hey! Birthday.
Yeah, the birthday celebration.
Yeah.
50. This is 50.
Yes, it is.
Yes, so that was obviously a fantastic 5-6 days in heat that felt like we were in hell.
Hell is outside, but heaven in between us. Yes, it was good.
That
times.
heat was 45 degrees.
I've never felt heat like that before in my life. I never want to feel it again.
It was crazy.
Actually, yeah.
I think when we landed, it was like 39 degrees at midnight.
At midnight.
Yeah.
Thank you for
crazy.
that.
Yeah, it was crazy. But the week was fantastic.
much
I think I have like 1,500 photos from those days.
Are you going to do something with him? Like,
I will hope to.
sure you should.
I will at some
We
point.
do something bold and fun in your house, like a fantastic picture.
Collage.
Yeah. Picture of me, picture of you.
But then my children will say I've got main character syndrome.
Well, you only turned 50 once. Listen. Who are they? Number one, children. You are the audience at all times.
Always.
Permanently. Because
Always.
why? We have been your audience and your cheerleader and your
Throughout.
driver and your cook and on and on.
Throughout.
So now you are what? You're the audience.
Yes.
So sit down.
Yes.
First of all. Second of all, it's your birthday year.
Yeah, and I've celebrated.
Everybody got that memo. Yes.
Yes.
We're all exhausted, Julie,
Yeah.
by the way. We're
And
on
broke.
month 9 and broke.
Because I came back
Year.
from Dubai and the following day I was in Naivasha.
Working.
But also that was another trip out of town for a
That's
week.
on you though, homie.
Yeah, and
That's
then
on you.
Malindi and Diani in
That's
July.
on- again,
I've just
on
been
you,
like up and down.
Well, this is your birthday. 50 is big. Because you know what? There's
Go
not
big
that many
or go
left
home.
after this point. I'm sorry.
Really?
Lily? I was talking to our amazing beautician, our makeup artist, Eve, and she just had a birthday. I don't think she'll mind me saying she turned 33. And in my mind, I'm thinking, wow, young. She's so young.
Yeah.
But, she's feeling like, wow, that's a big age. I've arrived at a big age. And me, I'm like, madam, you're getting started.
Yeah.
But 50?
We're not getting finished.
Not getting finished, but this is the
Not
time for the
finishing.
boldness to really come to the
Yeah,
top
that's
because
very true.
nothing is promised. We got to make sure we walk forward,
Yes.
proud, strong, bold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here we are in September. In addition to celebrating your birthday, as you look back and look ahead, kind of what's on your mind? What are you thinking about these days?
I'm thinking about... Ooh, that's a big question. Many things.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking about the growth that I've experienced this year,
Yeah.
personal growth,
Yeah.
professional growth. I'm thinking about my children and where they are in their lives and what they
Yeah.
have plans. I'm thinking of health.
Health is big.
Health is
Yeah,
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we started this year, we actually talked about some of our resolutions.
Yes, we did.
My memory was that it wasn't that so much about the resolutions for you because it was a milestone birthday for you,
Yes.
but you were being intentional.
Yes,
So do you feel like some of your intentions are bearing fruit and
for sure.
taking you where you wanted to go?
Yes,
Yeah.
I still feel, though, that I'm not where I want to be yet.
That's
with
okay
my
because it's only
intention
September,
setting. Still got
which I love, right?
last
It's like
quarter.
the grace of a calendar. It's that every 30 days we get a new month. Every week we
reset.
get a new start. So
Yeah.
So what's do you mind sharing? What's left for you? What's kind of pressing you for the rest of
I
the year?
need to do some more sort of internal work.
Girl, that
Yeah.
sounds deep. Time for a sip.
So my plan is for the next sort of 2-3 months to do some solo trips at a time, where I'll just be sitting in silence.
But
Sort of
question:
retreat.
Can you sit in silence at home?
No,
You cannot.
no.
So you
at
have to
all.
go.
I have to go.
Okay. And will you do like meditation?
Yes, absolutely. Lots of
yoga,
reading,
something?
lots of prayer, lots of
And you're
just sort of.
disciplined to do it. You don't just go on like Netflix the whole time. Tell
No.
the truth. Tell the truth.
I wouldn't do that. I promise.
Because me, one time,
I wouldn't.
I did get a hotel room, and I just watched TV for like 2 days. I was like fried. Life had finished me. Me and life were like in a boxing match.
Yes.
And it knocked me out. So I was like, you know what? Good on you. I'm gonna go away. And I went away for 2 days, and I just watched TV.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I was finished.
I'm just going to drink lots of water.
Come on now.
I'm telling
Come
you.
on now.
Maybe
Tell the
some
truth.
little gold reserve as well. Maybe a little cocktail.
Yeah,
I'll make
yeah,
one.
yeah.
But other than that, just reading,
Okay.
meditating, walking outside in
Yeah.
nature. I'm just trying to work up the locations.
Nice. Okay.
Haven't quite worked out.
Well, I like this. This intentional time away is your way to walk into the rest of this year.
Absolutely.
Stronger, clearer, brighter.
Confident, boldly. I'm
Good
looking
for you.
forward to it. So I'll
Look
keep
at
you posted. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you right here on the couch. Hear a little bit about what's coming next.
Yes.
Okay.
And yourself?
Well, I'm an intentional person. You remember me.
I know.
I was like, I'd be journaling. I make lists. I make to-dos. And
does.
I try and be gentle to myself, but I am very much a list person. So I had a wonderful trainer who was amazing. And then she had some health things in her family and just couldn't do it anymore. So I've now joined a 90-day challenge at a gym because I was just not keeping to my workout routine at all. It starts Monday. What's today? Friday. Hey, yo. It starts in 96 hours.
So tell me,
I think the main thing is accountability, that you have a group of people you're accountable to who are tracking your progress and tracking your attendance. But there's a prize for the person who's most transformed. Okay. And I don't know if that's like a science transformation. They're going to look at data, or if they're going to look at like, you know what I mean? Like how you look.
What's the prize?
I don't know, but there's a prize. And that's enough for me.
The prize could be...
That's enough for me. Listen, no. Me, I'm always motivated by the end result. I'm motivated to I climbed Mount Kenya a few years ago.
Yes, I remember.
I was motivated by the views at the top. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do
it. But
at
least with Mount Kenya, you knew what the prize was going to be. You knew the view.
True.
They could just give you a pair of socks.
No. I think it's
or a satin bonnet.
Maybe, which I need. I think the prize
I'd be
is
so disappointed.
Membership. I think it's money.
Give me a hamburger.
But membership. I think it's membership. It's free membership. But it's for my health, so I should do this without it.
Yeah.
But now I am motivated intrinsically because I'm like, the end of the year is coming. There's some people I only see at Christmas.
Yes.
I'm trying to look good at Christmas.
Yes.
But also, as always, it's all about the long-term strength and health and all that stuff. So that's what's most on my mind right now.
And how big is the group? I've got so many questions.
That's so true. I don't know.
400 of you.
I don't think so, because I know the size of the gym, but it's probably 20 to 30 people. Okay. And I have a friend who goes to this gym anyways, and she's always asking me to go. I shouldn't say asking me, bothering me, you know who you are, to go. And so now I feel like, okay, this is great. I'm going to take off a little friendship time. I'll take off health time. I think it'll be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing and experiencing it through you.
I hope it'll be good.
90 days.
Yeah, 90 days. So that's basically, that's almost the end of the year, actually.
It's 100 and something days.
It's very soon. So so it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready for something to shake it up, because I've been seeing, are you following the news, all this stuff about Ozempic and different health things? I'm like, let me just try what God gave me first, see what happens.
I was in the initial trials for that.
No.
About maybe a while ago, probably about over 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Where they were like, we're not going to tell you what this is, but we want to see
what
it does to your body.
Some were given the...
placebo.
Yeah.
What were you given?
I lost weight like this.
You were given the real deal.
Yeah, I was given...
And then? What at the end? Did they give you a lifetime supply? Or?
No, they didn't. That was it. Thank you, all the best, bye! And then
years later, you're watching these Oprah's getting smaller and smaller. You're like, that looks like me.
Yeah.
What?
It's fantastic. Really easy to use.
Okay.
A little bit of side effects, but you just see the weight falling off.
Interesting. But then when you stop taking it then?
Well, obviously, you've learnt, because they don't just give you the injection. They're giving you the teaching, they're coaching you.
They have?
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. Dietary, exercise. They're really monitoring to make sure that when you finish, you don't just balloon back.
And you maintained?
I did.
Fantastic. Okay, well, that's good news.
Well, I kind of maintained it. Obviously, not fully.
It's between you and your maker, so I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's, I think there's so much information out there, so many different things that people are trying.
Yeah.
And there's no judgment in any of it. I think people are trying to do their best, but I think for me, I get concerned when there's, what's your motivation? Is it your intention? Is it for health, or is it just to be smaller than you were?
Yeah.
To look good. There's too much of the latter, I think, in my opinion. As a mother, as, not an elder statesman, but
But it's okay that looking good is, I think, especially at this age, and me talk for myself, at this age, looking good is so important.
It is, but it doesn't, it doesn't look at every size, you know what I mean? Like finding that joy and that peace of mind wherever you are. I have a person who I listen to online sometimes, and her whole thing is that your body is serving you all the time.
Always.
It's taking care of you, so you take care of it by being kinder to it. So I think that's a good principle.
And kinder to it in what you eat, how you move,
Indeed.
how you sleep.
Indeed.
Because sleep is so important. It's up there with exercise and
It
food.
is. No substitution for sleep. Sleep is a hard one for me. But yeah, I had a lot on my mind last night, for example, probably that we were shooting today and all that. And it's funny, my body will just wake up earlier on its own. I did not set an alarm clock because I wanted to sleep until I woke up. 6:30, I was like, ding.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot was on my mind. So sleep is a powerful thing. You have to keep it in check.
So what have you got planned that's fun and exciting for the end of the year in this last quarter?
Well, fun, exciting for me is me saving money.
Lily, how?
I get to this part of the year, I'm
Fun
like,
is
it's
spending
bad.
money.
Is it?
Yes.
Not from this. There's someone in my life who disagree with you very much.
It's the spending that's fun.
Is
Saving.
it? Yeah. It's so funny because you are a saver,
But
you,
in
you're
chummers
bad,
and whatever. But
otherwise in
no.
life, no. Yeah. I need to save, but we have a lot of change coming up. I don't want to get into the specifics, but we have a lot of change coming up. So I'm thinking about how to manage that well and try and be positive. Okay, but I'm going to give you an idea. So how I'm doing it is like making playlists for different things. So like we have some downsizing, moving, packing stuff that's coming up. I'm going to like make a playlist, like a packing playlist. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep the vibes up.
Okay.
I've got the 90-day challenge. That for sure needs a playlist.
Yes.
I am, with my kids, I'd like to send them playlists and music sometimes, scripture sometimes, just to keep their hearts up. I want to see them make progress this year. I want to see them finish the year strong.
Yeah,
I want them to
That's true.
hit their goals and feel, and that makes me feel
That's
both
true.
connected to them, but also it's a part of my own progress to see them, succeed.
And progress.
Yeah, and they're starting new academic years, and so just wanting to see them,
Because even Jeremiah managed to get, I didn't tell you.
Oh, tell me.
He managed to get put into the first team.
That's awesome.
Imagine.
Our boy.
Yeah, so he's doing what they call it soccer. So with his football. So, now he's in the first team.
awesome.
Training
So
with
proud of
them,
him.
doing all the first team matches.
Can he make me a 90-day training program challenge?
He probably needs one himself.
What do you mean? He's training.
Yeah, I suppose he could do because his body's become like a machine. You should see it every day. It's like progress.
That's what I'm talking
Which is
about.
great.
He's
It's
to
great
share
to
that
see
progress.
Yeah.
And make it for me.
that. He can do the progress for us.
Yes, for all.
For all.
Bring it to the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think you can. That'll be your goal.
Yes.
Between now and our next conversation.
I suppose talking about progress. The other day, I don't know whether this fits into progress actually, but it felt like
I'll
it.
let you know.
I was in an Uber because my car's in the garage.
Okay.
And I was shocked.
Oh no.
Absolutely horrified. I get into this Uber. The Uber guy's just chatting away. We're just going along the journey home.
Number one, I gotta pause you here. You're not the one of those people who puts like the comfort ride. I prefer silence.
I do chap chap.
Oh. Here we go. This is where.
And what I do is
where the couch begins to shift apart. Me, I do the comfort ride, and I prefer silence. There's an option now.
Really?
Yes, you can prefer silence. And
I yabba
always do
yabba
that.
the whole way.
So you probably get in there, Uber drivers are like rolling their eyes.
So how's your day going? Yeah, and then because chap chaps are notoriously stuffy,
Yes,
I have like a spray for my hands.
You sanitize the
Yeah,
Uber when you get there?
Just
What? So by the end, he's like, "Thanks, Auntie," and you've left him with like life advice and
smells
a
of
fragrance.
oud in the car.
Lord have mercy. You are dangerous. Okay,
Yes.
so you were in this
I
Uber.
got into this Uber. I've sprayed because it was a bit.
Sprayed.
Yeah,
You said, have you
sprayed.
buckled? Do you buckle?
I cannot because that thing rubs here.
so your
just
safety
ooh.
mechanism is to do the oud, and that's it.
Yeah,
Madam,
I'm
it's not enough.
protected
It's not
against
enough.
my nostrils
It's
are
not
protected.
enough. It's
I
not
can't.
enough.
I can't.
You
That
need to
thing.
please protect the whole of you. Because imagine if something happens, your nose will break, everybody will break. Everything will break. Yeah. So let's work on that.
I'll try to.
I'm making goals for you for the rest of the
I
year.
will try.
This will be your progress
That'll
tracker.
be my progress
Yeah.
I but he did. That's a valid point because he did break, and when he did this, I sort of held onto
And
the
that's
seat.
not going to do nothing.
And when I looked down to see what my hand was on, it was a bra.
Not yours.
Mine was on. It was a bra.
Why, Nairobi?
Yeah.
Why?
At least a 32 AA.
The 32 AA doesn't need a bra. Just go free. But nonetheless, why? Had he not looked? Okay, wait. When you got in that Uber, was somebody else getting out?
No.
I
I had to wait like maybe 5-6 minutes. But
So
you're
there
right.
is a possibility that this man looked in his rearview mirror or even on the seat, saw it and left it.
He had no clue.
You didn't know it was there?
No, I said to him, "What is this?" He's like, it's a bra. You know, I just carried these women and they were changing in the bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel so, even hearing the story, I want to take a shower.
Yeah. But if it was a 36 double D, I may have taken it with me.
This is the Julie Tells All episode of Mixing It Up. Okay, so
Yeah.
I where were we even going with this story?
Progress.
Progress? This is progress? I don't think so. This needs progress.
Maybe it's bold.
Listen,
because those girls who were in there before were clearly walking and boldly.
I am all for us as bodily autonomy, as women doing what we need to do to get things done.
Yeah.
However,
Confident.
Discretion is a gift. And it is free.
It is.
It is free.
I was a bit shocked.
Let us all walk with a bit of discretion for the rest of the year.
I was a bit shocked.
I am going to go home and ask everyone I know if this has ever happened, if they've ever done it, if they've ever found clothing in a car. That is wild to me.
Yeah, it was.
I think I would have gotten out immediately. I think I would have been just stop. Let me just get out. Because I don't think I could have continued. What else could have been in that car?
True. But
anyways.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I got home safely.
As my kids would say, just allow.
Yeah, just allow.
Just allow.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Our generation, do we relax? We need understanding. We need explanations.
Yeah,
we need some more words. Give me more words to understand what happened to my life and to me. Eco words. Eco talk about it. Tell me what's happened.
Yeah.
Well, my dear, I am glad that the rest of the year I'll be walking with you. You know, I appreciate your friendship, your sisterhood. So let's just keep meeting here, touching base. We'll see what else we get into.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Cheers to you and to us.
Cheers.